you everybody for joining us today for the second class of our Freedom House EMTs who are graduating. It is an absolute pleasure and honor for me to be here. My name is Emily Bourne. I'm one of two public information officers for the Department of Public Safety. I would like to say that I'll see all of you guys out in the field soon, but our Pittsburgh Bureau of EMS is fantastic. You guys are on the scene and gone long before I ever arrive. So I hope I get to see you soon out in the field. Chances are not likely. I'll see you again the next time you guys are graduating as advanced EMTs. But until then, congratulations to all of you. Thank you to the families and friends for being here with us today. I'll give you a brief run of show, and then I'm going to go ahead and kick things off. Again, we're here to celebrate our second class of Freedom House EMTs who are graduating, as well as recognize our inaugural class of advanced EMTs who are still in their training phase. We're going to have some remarks from our medical director, Dr. Lenny Weiss. We'll hear from Chief Gilchrist, from the Public Safety Director, Lee Schmidt, and from Lisa Frank, our Chief Operating Officer in the Mayor's Office. We will also have a few class speakers from our Freedom House EMT folks, and then we'll go ahead and do our certificates and recognitions for those two classes. We also have some light refreshments out in the lobby when we're finished with everything. I'm going to go ahead and lead everybody in the Pledge of Allegiance, so if you'd all rise with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you again. At this time, I would like to go ahead and introduce the City of Pittsburgh Medical Director, Dr. Lenny Weiss.
Hello, everyone, and thank you. Very glad to be here. As Medical Director of the City of Pittsburgh Department of Public Safety, I'm incredibly proud to stand before you today to celebrate the continuation of a movement, both the graduation of the second Freedom House EMT Academy and also the introduction of our Bureau's Advanced EMT Academy. This moment is a testament to how we are not just searching for emergency personnel, but building them from within our own community, our own walls. We have transformed dedicated individuals into professional emergency responders. The Freedom House EMT graduates have completed rigorous training. They now stand ready to deliver life-saving care as the newest members of our EMS community. Their dedication and hard work represent the next chapter of a legacy rooted in public service and excellence. We also celebrate a new chapter for Pittsburgh EMS as we welcome our first class of advanced EMTs. This milestone strengthens our system by bridging the skills between EMTs and paramedics, increasing our ability to care for patients across the city. They may enhance care while awaiting paramedics on the call that they're on, or they will transport patients independently with their expanded scope of practice. These programs are an investment in our workforce and the future of EMS in Pittsburgh. And they succeed because of the dedication of our talented training division, the mentorship provided by all of our experienced EMTs, our paramedics, our supervisors, and our administration. I also want to recognize Public Safety Director Schmidt, Mayor Gainey, Chief Frank, and their offices for the crucial support in strengthening and advancing EMS here. I'm not going to sugarcoat this one enough, but EMS is suffering across the nation, and we find ways through this entire city team to thrive in Pittsburgh. And I'm deeply honored to be part of this group. So for our students and graduates, I'm impressed always by your thoughtful questions, the drive to learn, and commitment to this profession. Seeing you in the field, responding to calls, just being out on the streets with you, you truly have become the spirit that makes Pittsburgh EMS and Pittsburgh Public Safety exceptional. Congratulations to each of you on these remarkable achievements. I look forward to continuing our work together for all of our citizens and visitors, fill the gaps in our neighborhoods, and advocate for our patients' needs every day. Thank you.
my speech definitely is not that eloquent. Good morning. Thank you for joining us today to help celebrate and congratulate the amazing accomplishments of our EMT graduates and the students of our very first Advanced EMT Academy. I'd like to take a moment to thank the mayor, who unfortunately could not be here today, but Chief Operating Administrative Officer, Chief Frank, in his absence, Public Safety Director Lee Schmidt, Medical Director Lenny Weiss, City Council, OMB personnel, Human Resources. Where are you guys at? Human Resources. You guys make it happen. Seriously. And all the family and friends. Collectively, you all make the success of this program possible. I'd like to introduce and also thank my administrative staff, Deputy Chief Jeff Tremmel, Assistant Chief Mark Pentrock, Division Chiefs Tony Darkowski, Paul Sable, and Jennifer McDermott Grubb. I would also like the main instructors of these students to stand. Crew Chief Christy Zalewski and Crew Chief Fred Caprio. I'm eternally grateful to you guys for just making this happen. Less than a year ago, 9 City of Pittsburgh residents with no medical experience, but the will and drive to join the ranks of our service as EMTs, received this ribbon. This ribbon symbolizes the history of EMS across the nation. This ribbon symbolizes those who struggled to succeed and to be noticed and appreciated for their selfless service they provided to the City of Pittsburgh residents. You were provided an education and gainful employment in their honor. I am chief of this bureau in their honor. Today, you will receive your ribbon. Wear it with pride, because if it weren't for the original members of Freedom House Ambulance Service, none of us may be sitting here today. I am so very proud of you guys. I am so very proud of you guys. You are the second Freedom House graduates that have 100% pass rate. Give yourself a round of applause. Because of your hard work and dedication, we will begin a 3rd class in the coming months. You can't really know where you are going until you know where you've been. A quote from Maya Angelou, a tag in my email signature line so I can remind myself of that every day. I struggled financially and physically working a full-time job while completing EMT and paramedic school. And because of that struggle, the barriers have been removed for you. Nothing has come easy to me. I literally worked my way to this position. And as chief of this bureau, I am making it my personal mission to help others achieve the same. On January 27th, last month, our bureau started the first ever Pittsburgh EMS Advanced EMT Academy. The students from that class are here with us today. 3 of them were part of the inaugural Freedom House EMT Academy last year. It is important to note, currently there were only 55 advanced EMTs in Allegheny County. So, as it is still a very freshman position in the pre-hospital care field, staffing in EMS remains a challenge. However, we are attacking this issue by looking into untapped talent in our own communities to solve this problem. Today, we have more emergency vehicles in the city neighborhoods to provide this critical resource to the residents than we ever have had before. The ultimate goal is to have a paramedic academy taught completely in-house. We intend, just as we have with both the Freedom House EMT Academy and the Pittsburgh Advanced EMT Academy, for our students' primary goal to be their education while maintaining a good living. None of the students work while attending classes, which sets them up for success so they can concentrate on the rigorous demands of their training. I intend to follow the same plan in paramedic training. Again, congratulations to you all. Thanks for your hard work and dedication to the residents of our city. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's do a little more excitement than that, right? You guys are supposed to be happy. Let's try again. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Thank you all for being here. I'm honored to get to address the crowd today around our second Freedom House and the Advanced EMT program. As the Public Safety Director for the City of Pittsburgh and a paramedic, I've had the privilege of witnessing firsthand the vital role that EMS plays in our community. Today, I'm filled with pride as we welcome a new generation of EMTs into our ranks. The Freedom House EMT Academy reflects a special place in the history of our city and our nation. In the 1960s, right here in Pittsburgh, the original Freedom House ambulance revolutionized emergency medical care. It was the first paramedic service in the United States, staffed primarily by black men and women who were trained in basic first aid and advanced medical procedures that saved countless lives. The legacy of Freedom House is one of innovation, courage, compassion, and values that continue to guide us today. I want to thank all the original members of Freedom House for blazing a trail that everyone in EMS still follows. To our Freedom House graduates, you are the torchbearers of that legacy. Over the past months, you have undergone rigorous training, pushing yourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. You faced challenges and tested your resilience and your commitment to serving others. And you've come through stronger, more skilled, and ready to step into the demanding role of an EMT for the city of Pittsburgh. In your new roles, you will encounter people on what may be the worst day of their lives. You will be their lifeline, their hope, their protector. The work you will do will not always be easy. In fact, often it will be incredibly challenging. But remember, the impact you have as an EMT is profound. You will save lives, bring comfort to those in pain, and make a difference in ways that words cannot fully capture. I encourage each of you to carry forward the spirit of Freedom House. Be courageous in the face of adversity. Be innovative in your approach to problem solving, and above all, be compassionate in your care for others. The people of Pittsburgh will look to you in their most vulnerable moments, and I have no doubt that you will rise to meet that responsibility with the dedication and excellence that has been instilled through you through this academy. To the families and friends of our Freedom House graduates, thank you for your unwavering support. You stood by them during long hours of training and study, and today you share in their achievement. They will need you to continue to stand by them through their career. I want to thank you all for the sacrifices you have made and will make as they are away from the family and friends to serve our city. Graduates, as you step out into the field, know that you have the full support of the city of Pittsburgh behind you. You are joining a proud tradition of service, and we are grateful for your commitment to keeping our community safe. Congratulations once again to the Freedom House EMT Academy class, and we look forward to the incredible work you all do. Let's give a round of applause to our Freedom House graduates. The speech, luckily for you all, is a two-parter. So. Today, we're also here to gather and celebrate a significant milestone in the evolution of EMS right here in our city. As the Director of Public Safety, I am both honored and excited to acknowledge the launch of our new Advanced EMT program. This initiative represents yet another crucial step forward for Pittsburgh EMS as we continue to enhance the quality of care we provide to our community and create opportunities for our residents and staff. We've created a pipeline with this program as we have in our other public safety bureaus, where we train our own, support our own, and bring our own through the ranks. Pittsburgh has a proud history of being at the forefront of emergency medicine. From our innovative approaches in pre-hospital care to our commitment to continuous training and education, we have consistently set the standard for excellence. The implementation of the Advanced EMT program is a testament to that legacy. It equips our EMS personnel with advanced skills and knowledge, ensuring they are better prepared to respond to the evolving needs of our community. I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to our advanced EMT students. Your willingness to learn, grow, and elevate the standard of care is nothing short of inspiring. You embody the spirit of public service, and I am confident that the skills you acquire through this program will profoundly impact the lives of those you serve. I also want to extend my appreciation to the families who support these students on their journey. Your encouragement and sacrifices do not go unnoticed, and they play an integral role in shaping the future of our EMS system here in the city of Pittsburgh. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge the dedicated Academy staff and the chiefs who've worked tirelessly to develop and implement both of these programs. Your commitment to teaching and mentoring empowers our next generation of emergency medical professionals. Together, we are not just improving our services, we are investing in the health and safety of our entire community. Thank you all for being here today and for your unwavering support as we continue to lead the way in emergency medicine. Thank you all, and give another round of applause for our graduates and students. At this time, I would like to introduce the city's Mayor's Office Chief Operating and Administrative Officer, Lisa Frank.
Good morning, everyone. This is the best part of my day. This is the best part of my week. This might be the best part of my month. I am always so moved to be in the presence of the EMTs and the advanced EMTs and the Bureau in general. You know, I once heard an interview that was given by Margaret Mead. Margaret Mead is an anthropologist, digs around in the dirt and the roots and the sticks looking for evidence of human civilization. And the interviewer asked her, well, how do you know when you found it? What are you looking for? Are you looking for shards of pottery? Are you looking for evidence of fire? Are you looking for metal smelting? And what Margaret Mead said is, no, I'm looking for a healed femur. Because when we see a healed femur, what we know is that the humans have become human. They have looked at one of their fallen and they have said, we're not leaving this person to the lions or the wolves. We're going to pick them up and we're going to carry them and we're going to allow them to heal. So for me, this Bureau is really about the humans becoming human. It is at the very center of our values of being together as a society and as people who look after one another. I think the humans becoming human is not a one and done. It's not the first healed femur, it's the second one and the third one and the fifth one and the 100th one. And for me, the original Freedom House is a moment of the humans becoming humans, when a group of largely Black Americans look around and say, hey, we've got fallen and we don't know how to carry them and not leave them to the wolves or the lion. And they invent a way to do that. And seeing our second class of in-house EMTs and advanced EMTs is another moment in the humans figuring out how to be human, to extend care, to bring others into the work of care, to figure out how to look after one another. And that's why I'm so glad to be here, because the humans being human, there is simply no more important thing. I think you know, and you've heard from the director and you've heard from the chief, that until very recently, we used to ask our emergency medicine personnel to do something that other public safety personnel were not asked to do. If you wanted to be a firefighter, you get into the academy, and as you're learning to be a firefighter, you're paid to be the firefighter. The same was true for the police, but until quite recently, we asked people who wanted to do the human work of caring to show up with their certificate. Find it somewhere, figure out how to leave the job you're already in and go to school, figure out how to pay for that yourself. It was a terrible thing to do if what you care about is humans being human. And I'm so grateful to Chief Gilchrist and all of the people, our instructors and the leadership of the Bureau, and of course to all of you for changing that so that we are now in a position to say, if you are part of that mission of the humans being human, we got a door for you. Come on in and learn how to do it. And if you want to do it even better and become an advanced EMT, we got a door for that too. And eventually we'll have a full academy as the other academies do. So I want to congratulate all of you. I want to thank you for letting me be here today. This is always a little bit of an emotional day for me. This is an important and wonderful thing that our city does. And I'm grateful to all of you for doing that work. Thank you.
For the record, Chief Frank didn't know she was speaking until about 10 minutes before we all walked into this room, so she pulled that literally out of the air. So we appreciate her and all of you, like she said, for bringing the humanity to this department. At this time, we're going to go ahead and do the presentation of certificates for our Freedom House graduates. Here you go, Chief. I'm going to call you guys up one by one. And we will applaud for you, and then your certificate will be over here, and you'll have an opportunity to run the gauntlet with all of the leadership. I have practiced all of these names. I hope I don't fail now. Okay, here we go. Sean Barrett. It's a long walk, Sean. Yeah, this way, right over here. Congratulations, Sean. Robert Cook. Yeah. Congratulations, Robert. Pacey Daniels. Congratulations, Pacey. Aaron Pasquini. Congratulations, Aaron. Marva Taylor. Congratulations, Marva. Anicet Mundundu. Congratulations, Anicet. All right, at this time, we're going to hear from the two class speakers from our second Freedom House Academy. Marva, you're up first. Come on up.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. First, I want to start by saying that today is my grandfather in heaven's birthday, and I know he's up there with the biggest smile on his face. And I can credit that to Chief Gilchrist and Chief Tremmel and everyone in the Bureau of EMS. This has been one of the greatest opportunities of my life. Thinking back to the first day of class, I of course come in late. Chief Gilchrist pulled me aside and asked me an important question. Marva, is this something that you really want? I immediately answered yes, but when I sat down, that question stayed with me. I asked myself, is this something that you really want? If it is, you must give it your all, 100%, and take it seriously. Later, I spoke with the chief, and I thanked her for that stern talking to. I admired that she expected more from me in a world where Black women are often seen as less. She saw more. When I look at Chief Gilchrist, I see myself in the future, a strong, powerful, successful woman. Knowing that she had a similar start in life to me carried me through many difficult days at the Academy. It has been truly inspiring to see someone who looks like me in a position of power. Speaking on the Academy, I want to give a special thank you to Fred and Christy. I can't think of two better people to be educators. Not only did they teach me, but they encouraged me when I doubted myself. They truly believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, and that is priceless. I often think back to when I asked Fred, how do I stop doubting myself and feeling like I'm gonna fail? He told me, use that negative energy to fuel you to study, to be better, and be who you wanna be. That talk is why I passed my registry today. I also appreciate how they made class fun. It's not easy to teach emergency medicine while keeping us entertained and engaged, so I have to applaud them for that. At the end of our 12 weeks together, my classmates, the entire training division, and I became a family. We laughed and we learned together. My classmates and I often bonded over how cool it was to cut up cars using the jaws of life, or helping deliver a baby from a mannequin that actually talked, gave birth, and blinked. We actually thought that last part was kind of creepy. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the legacy of Freedom House. This program was built on the foundation of resilience, excellence, and breaking barriers. The original Freedom House paramedics were pioneers, not just in EMS, but in proving that opportunity, training, and determination can change lives. They paved the way for people like us to be here today, continuing their mission and upholding their legacy. It's an honor to be a part of something so historic and meaningful. To close, I want to thank Freedom House for this incredible career development opportunity. I've learned so much, matured immensely, and created lifelong friends. I also want to be an advocate for those who feel like they can't do it. I worked a full-time job at Aldi, I was in school full-time, and I went to the academy full-time. I'm a young Black woman in a field where we are still far and few between. But thanks to the administrators, the women in my life, and the Lord, I did it, and so can you. Thank you.
The last Freedom House graduation, I got weepy, and I didn't think I would today, but thank you, Marva, very much. At this time, I would like to go ahead and call Anicet up to speak as well.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. So, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's been instrumental in making this happen, whether that be the chiefs, our teachers at the training academy, as well as my fellow cohort members and the ones before us. We could not have done this without every single one of you's help. And from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my cohort's heart, we thank you for everything. Looking back on things, our program, it began, I'd say, in the last summer. Honestly, it was quite a long process between interviews and tests. It took the entire summer, actually, now that I think about it, but thankfully we made our way into the Freedom House Academy, at which point that's when the challenges honestly started just beginning. I still remember the first day when we met Fred, we met the training academy people there. He showed us the book that we'd be learning from. This book, I'm not sure if some of the younger members might know, but this thing was about the size of a phone book, about that thick. When he put it down on the desk shook. I shook too, because that's a lot to deal with. And then he said, yeah, we're going to get through all of it. And sure enough, we did. We got through that book cover to cover. It was difficult. A lot of late nights, a lot of hard work studying, and a lot of sacrifices were made. But at the end of that, those sacrifices were worth it, because the end of that academy brought us to a beginning of a beautiful career here at Pittsburgh EMS. to be able to take care of the people that we grew up with, the people that we live beside, the people that we love and hold dear to our hearts. We can't be thankful enough for that opportunity. It's truly an honor. So with that being said, it did feel like quite a long process. Like I said, it took the entire summer, and essentially by the end of last year is when we came on as members of EMS. But with that being said, as long as it may have taken for us, I must say that it was actually a very short process when you consider all of the things that go on behind the scenes that we might not necessarily be aware of. The administration, thank you, Amira, and everyone else who put this program back into service. As you all have heard, this program has an illustrious history going back decades. Like she said, essentially, we are part of this city being human and taking care of other humans that we may or may not even know. What else can you do in humanity that's that worthwhile? It's just unheard of, especially in this day and age where there's a lot going on to where one person does not care for another for one reason or another. To be able to be a decent and good part of a change against that is one of the most fulfilling jobs that I've ever done. And for that, I want to thank you. I can't thank you all enough. There's a lot of people to thank because, yeah, that process was long for us, but it could have been much longer. I want to thank the administration. As I said, I'd also like to thank HR for making the piles and piles of paperwork not as horrible as they could be. Thank you for that. I want to thank the training staff. First off, Crew Chief Fred Caprio, for your incredible wealth of knowledge as well as your boundless enthusiasm. You love what you do, it is clear, and I can't thank you enough for that. We cannot thank you enough for the amazing teacher that you've been. Next, I'd like to thank Crew Chief Christy Zalewski. In terms of her role, well, let's just say that days got long and attention spans got short, and she was the one who kept us all on the rails. In accelerated programs like that, and in life in general, you need people like that who keep the show on the road, who keep things moving, and we thank you so much for that. I don't think he's here today, but I'd also like to thank Chief Brian Smouse for continuously making our days brighter and giving us priceless wisdom. And last but not least, my cohorts, my friends in arms, dealing with the days and nights of studying, cutting cars, exams. Keep in mind, those exams were treacherous. We've had days and days, 3 and 5 chapters per day. Exams are 13 and 15 chapters per exam. Then after that's the various trainings, like Marva said, cutting cars or dealing with mannequins who actually talk back. And yes, they were incredibly creepy. But besides that, it really was all worth it. Last but not least, honestly, thank you to our loved ones. Because while we had to make sacrifices, I'm sure that they had to as well. And that can't be said enough. You guys, everyone here today, and those who are not here today, if I've missed anyone, I apologize, but we could not have done this without you. You've made this work. You've made this city a better place by doing what you do and helping us do what we do. Thank you.
Thank you, Anicet. Oh. Thank you, Anicet. Chief, I'm going to hand you these certificates. All right. At this time, we are going to go ahead and do our presentation of the advanced EMT students. And some of these names are familiar because just a few months ago, I saw you guys graduate. Congratulations to all of you, but my 3, it's good to see you again. Marino Barbabella. Congratulations, Marino. Colin Fulkenberry. Congratulations, Colin. Allison Foster. Congratulations, Allison. Abby Gwynn. Congratulations, Abby. Claire Holskin. Congratulations, Claire. Joshua Lewis. Congratulations, Joshua. Logan Ondos. Congratulations, Logan. Joshua Parkinson. Congratulations, Joshua. Folks, that concludes our ceremony for today.